In the previous video, I was talking about the phases of building a strong center. The way Seung Sahn was talking about it, and the way it's described in old Taoist poems and in neuropsychology. I mentioned that the first phase, put it all down. Zen means totally relax. That this is the phase of fall, of autumn. Old sayings, they quote, this is the moment when the leaves fall and the tree withers. Sometimes we call it the twilight language, a language of metaphor and symbol through which ancient masters were describing certain, today we would say, psychological processes in the body. The second phase was keep non-moving mind from moment to moment, regardless of changing conditions. And this, after you relaxed your muscles and allowed the energy to settle down in your lower center, then you cultivate stability, stillness, and non-moving mind, which is similar to the winter. In Zen we say, within the space of 10,000 acres, there's only cold, shimmering snow, the phase of winter. And let's now talk about the third phase. So, in Seung Sahn words, eventually, after you put it all down, and after you allowed your mind to stay empty, motionless, for a long time, and after you don't attach to it, the universal energy starts to appear. And he says, your center, after the phase of winter, will start to grow and grow and grow. And also the scope of your attention will first encompass only the belly, but then the whole body, the middle center and the upper center, and eventually it will expand from horizon to horizon, and you will discover the mind which is clear like space, a panoramic scope of attention, where very clearly and attentively you not only see the center of your attention, but also the peripheries. And this whole vision is unified as a single sphere, a single piece of consciousness. At that moment, your attention, which is very focused and narrow, sometimes, you know, in old books, you can say, in the beginning, keep your attention as if it was a grain of mustard seed, or actually half of the grain. But then eventually, when it starts to explode, or slowly develops, and your center develops, it's very, very wide. It becomes almost infinite in flavor. And you can perceive not only with a, they would say, not only with a single cell, with every and single cell of your body, but also the eyes are growing everywhere. Your eyes are growing everywhere in this phase. So, Zen Master Seung Sahn says, your eyes will open, your ears will open, your body will open, and your mind will open. So this is a completely different phase than, you know, letting it all down, right? Letting it all go. Actually, it's about energy going up, but this time, this energy, when it's going up, it's invigorating the middle center, invigorating your emotions. And the three poisons, anger, aversion, then desire, and ignorance, they are transformed into great vow and the great direction of a bodhisattva way. And you have great love and great compassion in your heart when the center starts to grow and the energy starts to go up again. And in your upper center, the intellect will become not only a great question, but also great wisdom, he says. So then your habitual thinking changes through great question to great wisdom. And in this way you can start functioning correctly in this world, because not only you attained the non-moving mind, the one mind, but also this is the reality in which the insight into no mind can appear. The insight into empty substance can happen. But substance, that's only first word. The second word is about opening up, about the energy growing, the energy for others through correct relationship situation, through correct truth and function. So in this phase, completely differently than in the beginning. You don't put anything down, but you allow the whole body and mind, all 5 skandhas, all the wisdoms to function correctly. They are activated again, but their direction is different. It's for others. It's for compassion. It happens together with compassion and together with wisdom. So that's the phase 2. That's the phase 3. In which the practitioner who is advanced enough for it to appear has to trust, has to maintain a great faith that when he or she stops holding everything here in the belly, but allows everything to settle by themselves, the natural process of compassion and wisdom will continue through the new ways in which we trained our body. So if you want to progress to opening up, you cannot be focused so much. This is the moment when the practice of great question should be applied. The great question, it requires faith. It requires faith and belief that there is a spontaneous, not non-personal or transpersonal energy which will awaken our body, mind, eyes, ears, nose, and tongue. Neurological or neuropsychological level, we can ask, how does it happen that energy appears? You know, is it a mystical alchemical process? And obviously, you know, old masters, they would say yes, this is very esoteric and very alchemic. But even using the language of the biohacking, we know that if you don't spend your energy on excessive ruminations, if you don't invest them into excessive emotional turmoil in which you are divided, you have conflicts, and there's no way you can solve them. If you don't keep the energy in your muscles, staying in the flight or flight response all the time, then this energy has to go somewhere. So it's not that we start to build a new type of energy. It's not that we produce something new. Actually, just through harmonizing the body, we start to distribute the metabolic energy in a different and more optimal way. So it's not that on the mitochondrial level you produce more ATP, it's rather you don't spend it excessively. And the grounding process, the process of embodiment and grounding, is allowing the body to catch the balance, to find the point of, let's say, that you can lean on the earth. And thanks to this, the organism feels connected to everything around, very connected and very responsive, very sensitive. So something starts to open up. And arousal and attention systems in our body, they are connected. So if your arousal is smaller, then your attention can be wider. But when your attention gets wider, also you get a special kind of arousal, a special kind of energy, which is called, clarity, vividness, or it can be also experienced like a high resolution of attention. So that's the phase number 3. We cannot say much about the last phase, because this is a phase of breaking through to your true nature. And Zen Master Seung Sahn would say, your mind will open like a lightning striking. So this striking is a completely new energy, the energy of summer, of fire, the energy of breakthrough. And because it's before thinking, and it's also not graspable but by name and form. Not much can be said. Just quoting Kobong Sunim, then in this phase, the whole world will be in your center. The whole world will be in your center.